Welcome to PaleriderTV. I covered this story back in January of this year about Florida applying to the FMCSA to make their training or their CDL testing requirements to be easier than what they are now. So, just saw this story today from Freight Waves. We're going to cover this and see what's going on with that request from Florida. Let's see here. We got it. I think, yeah. Florida denied flexibility on CDL skills testing. FMCSA rejects petition to loosen rules on how three-part test is administered. Federal regulators are not convinced that the potential for lost wages for prospective truck drivers outweighs the safety benefits. The current rules on how states must administer CDL skills tests in a notice scheduled to be published by the Federal Register on Thursday. The FMCSA denied a petition by Florida Department of Highway Safety and Motor Vehicles asking that the state be exempted from a federal regulation requiring that the three-part CDL skills test be completed by test takers in the following order: pre-trip inspection, basic vehicle control skills, and on-road skills. Under the regulation, if an applicant fails one part of the test, he or she may not start the next part, but instead must return on a different day to take all three parts. Florida wanted applicants to be allowed to continue with subsequent segments of the skills test if they fail the pre-trip inspection or the basic vehicle control skills segments and return at a later date to retest only the failed segments. In supporting Florida's petition, the Commercial Vehicle Training Association, which represents truck driver training schools, said added delays caused by having to reschedule and retake tests has put truck driver jobs on hold, which translates into millions of dollars in lost wages and less income tax revenue for state coffers. The National Tank Truck Carriers, which represents cargo tank haulers, sided with CVTA. Given a well-documented commercial driver shortage, it is imperative that we reduce barriers to individuals attaining the proper credentials for operating commercial vehicles. FMCSA acknowledged that these assertions, but also highlighted a statement submitted by commentator Tim Cordula, who is opposing Florida's petition, said allowing an applicant who fails the pre-trip inspection to immediately continue the test is not only unsafe, but irresponsible. In denying Florida's petition, FMCSA Acting Deputy Administrator Sue Lawless said conducting the elements of the skills test in the required order is the best practice for the safety of the CDL applicant, the examiner, and any motorist who must share the public roadway with the CDL applicant during the on-road portion of the CDL skills test. She also pointed out that the current regulations do provide some flexibility. Leeway is given in some cases that allows applicants to not have to retake portions of the test that they have passed previously. Moreover, Lawless stated, with implementation of federal entry-level driver training requirements, the agency believes state driver's license agencies should see a reduction in the percentage of applicants who fail portions of the CDL skills test. So there you have it right there. Florida denied their request to ease up on the requirements for getting your CDL. So you fail one part, you cannot go back. Well, you can't go back and take just the failed part. You have to start all over again. So get your stuff together so you can pass that test right from the beginning. Now, you want to see the video I did back in January. Here's a link right up here. Go check it out. And let me know. Let me know down in the comment section what y'all think about this. Is FMCSA being a little too harsh, or should the requirements be even more strict than what they are now? So I appreciate everybody watching. Everybody have a good day and stay safe.